All right, let's talk about it. You post something great. The likes start rolling in, you get some comments, maybe even a few shares. But then what? How do you actually turn that little heart icon into a real, live conversation that could lead to something more? Well, today we are going to crack that code. We're going to figure out how to turn those clicks into leads and how to do it without feeling like a sleazy, pushy salesperson. Let's get into it.
I've been doing this for over 2 decades now, and if there is one thing, one single truth that has never, ever changed, it's this. The money is in the conversation. It's that simple. You can have the most beautiful posts, the most amazing content, but if you're not actually talking to people, your business is just a pretty picture on the internet. This is the foundation for everything we're about to cover.
But let's just be real for a second. The second you think about sliding into someone's direct messages to start that conversation, you get that feeling in the pit of your stomach, right? It just feels weird, feels awkward, maybe a little intrusive. It just feels wrong. And you're not alone in feeling that way. We're going to fix that today for good. So, you want to know why it feels so wrong? It's because the way most of us were taught to do this is completely broken. It's an old, outdated approach that honestly just doesn't work anymore. It makes you feel bad, and it definitely makes the other person feel bad. Just look at the difference here. On the left, that's the old way, right? You pester people, you plead with them, you practically beg them to buy your stuff. It's all about you, you, you. But look at the right. The whole game changes with one simple question. How can I help them? This is the switch. We're moving from a mindset of taking to a mindset of giving. And to really make that switch, you need a brand new mission. I want you to stop thinking of yourself as a salesperson. From now on, you're a doctor. Seriously, this one little shift in your mindset is the key that is going to unlock everything for you. Think about it. When you go to a doctor, do they immediately try to sell you a prescription the second you walk in the door? Of course not. Their job is to diagnose the problem first. So when someone likes or comments on your post, they're essentially walking into your clinic and showing you a symptom. Your job isn't to sell them the cure right away. Your job is to be the consultant, to ask questions, and understand their problem. Remember, a good doctor never prescribes before they diagnose. Okay, so you've got the doctor mindset. Perfect. Now let's talk about the practical stuff. Before you type even one letter in someone's DMs, there are 3 golden rules. These are non-negotiable. You have to follow them. Rule number 1, warm leads only. We are not spammers, okay? We only talk to people who have already raised their hand, people who have shown interest by liking or commenting. No cold messaging ever. Rule 2, and this is a big one, no links. First, sending a link in your first message is like walking up to someone at a party and immediately shoving a business card in their face. It is the fastest way to get ignored or blocked. And rule 3, your goal is to listen, not to pitch. The entire purpose of your first message is to get them to open up about their struggles. Now, once you have those rules locked in your brain, we can finally build the perfect opening message. And don't worry, this isn't some cheesy copy and paste script that sounds like a robot. It's a simple, powerful formula you can use every single time to sound completely natural and authentic. And the formula is so simple. It's just 2 parts. First, you give them context, you remind them why you're messaging them in the first place. And second, you ask a question about a specific pain point they might be having. That's it. Context plus a pain point question. That is the entire secret sauce. All right, let's see this thing in action. Let's imagine you run a business that helps farmers. You make a post about the dangers of using chemical fertilizers, and a farmer, let's call him Sam, gives it a like. Now, you know farmers are getting crushed by costs right now. So how do you start that conversation? Well, the wrong way is what 99% of people do. Hey, want to buy my organic fertilizer? It's on sale. Ugh, Sam is going to delete that message without even thinking. But the right way, the consultant's way, is totally different. You start with a context. Hey, saw you liked the post. And then you hit him with that pain point question. Are you currently facing issues with high fertilizer costs? See, you're showing him you get it. You understand his world. So why does this work so incredibly well? Well, for one, it's polite. You're referencing something they did. Second, the question is super specific to a problem you already know they're likely facing. It makes them feel seen. And most importantly, it's an inquiry, not a sales pitch. It feels like you're just starting a normal, genuine conversation. Okay, so I know the next fear that pops into your head. It's, well, what do I do after I send it? What if they don't answer? What if they say yes? Hey, don't sweat it. There are really only two ways this can go, and I'm going to show you exactly how to handle both.
So path one, they don't reply or they say something like, nope, no problem, that's totally fine. You just reply politely, okay, great to hear, thanks for following the page. And you move on. You've been cool and you've kept the door open for the future. But path two is where the magic happens. They say, yes, these fertilizer costs are absolutely killing me. Now, resist the urge to sell. Your next move is to show empathy. I totally understand. And then you ask another question to dig deeper. Wow, how much is that really affecting your profits? Keep diagnosing. Look, if you walk away from this with only one single idea in your head, I want it to be this one. Your goal in that first message is not to close a sale. It's not even close. Your only goal is to open a conversation about their problem. That's it. You're an opener, not a closer. And you know what happens when you start doing this? Your entire identity shifts. You stop being that annoying salesperson that everybody tries to avoid. You become a trusted consultant. You become the expert who actually cares about helping people solve their problems. And let me tell you, that feels a whole lot better for you, and it feels 1,000 times better for them. So here it is. Here's my challenge to you right now. Go back and look at the last thing you posted online. Find one person who liked it, and using this exact formula, context plus a pain point question, just start one conversation. Don't even think about selling. Just try to help. So the only question I have for you is, who are you going to help today?